The federal government of Nigeria is out with another policy introduction. This time around is in the educational system. Now, this is coming from the Ministry of Education in collaboration with the National Council of Education, Nigeria. Now, what is this policy? The policy seeks to scrap the 6334 system of education that we have in Nigeria to 12-4 system of education. Now, what does this one mean now? It means that instead of having the 6 years primary education, 3 years junior secondary education, 3 years senior secondary education, and 4 years tertiary education, what we'll now have is 12-4. That is to say 12 years compulsory basic education, after which you can now move over to the tertiary institution. Now, that is not all. The Ministry of in collaboration with the National Council of Education is also seeking to reduce the minimum age of entry into the tertiary institution to 16 years. Now, you know that before, some years back, that there is no age limitation to entering the tertiary institution, but sometime last 2 years, the National Council of Education pegged an age limit for entry into the tertiary institution, and that is the age of 18 years old. Now, this caused a lot of reaction, and even there was a lawsuit. A student actually sued the Ministry of Education for that, even though we don't know what actually happened with the case, whether the case is still in court or whether they don't discharge the case or whatever. But right now, the Ministry of Education is advocating with the National Council of Education of Nigeria to reduce it from 18 years that it is pegged at to now 16 years. Now, what does this hold for the normal Nigeria? While this policy is being rolled out, it's being said that the reason for this is so as to reduce the high number of dropouts we have in the country, because what we usually have is after the basic education class 6, you will have your common entrance education. After JSS 3, you will have your junior WAEC education and all of those things. But those examinations have been scrapped out. That is to say that if you start, you are not finishing until the 12th year. It is until the 12th year that you now take your WAEC or whatever they go call them now. So it was to eliminate dropouts and then the financial constraints that a lot of people might be facing trying to upgrade from primary to secondary, from junior secondary to senior secondary, like all those financial constraints and money where you could pay and all of those things. So that is the reason why this policy is being propagated to be implemented, and it also aligns with international best practices for education. That is part of the reason that they gave why they want to roll out this policy for the interest of all Nigerians. What Nigerians are concerned about this particular thing, like Nigerians are really concerned that is this actually what we need right now in our educational system? That will this in any way improve the quality of our educational system? Because I don't think there will be any different thing that the students or the pupils will be learning apart from what they are already learning. The only thing is that they'll no longer be writing the common entrance examination and they'll also be writing the junior WAEC. But apart from that, I don't think that there's any other improvement or maybe growth in the quality of education, and that is the concern of so many out there. Instead of just focusing on changing the system or the model, why not focus on the quality of the education? Now, some persons were advocating that the government should look into introducing more vocational schools, technical institutions, entertainment schools, coding boot camps, agricultural innovation hubs, and a whole lot of other innovations that the government can bring into the educational system. And this is what the government needs to focus more on, rather than just this peripheral amendment or policy that it is bringing to the educational system. Like, these are more heavier matters that will not just impact on the student, but also bring about a change in the overall outlook of our educational system. Well, guys, this is just what is happening right now, and this is the gist that I have for you guys. So what is your take in all of this? First of all, do you support the swapping from the 6334 model to the 12-4 model that we now have? What is your take in all of this thing? And do you think that this is what we really need, or the government needs to pay more focused attention to other pressing issues that we are facing in this country? I'll be waiting for your thoughts about this in the comment section. Do not forget to like and share this particular page and subscribe on this channel if you're yet to do so. See you next time.